Hey, what is going on, everybody? Super excited to do this unboxing for you. I've got a retail version of the Samsung Galaxy S20 5G. This is a T-Mobile variant, and this is the regular S20, not the S20 Plus or the S20 Ultra, which seems like is getting most of the attention from reviewers and unboxers on YouTube. So just got this really just right now. So let's open it up and see what we got. First of all, on the back, of course, it lets you know that it's the T-Mobile version. Tells you some of the package contents and some other information there. One side of the box just says Samsung Galaxy S20 5G. The other side of the box doesn't say anything. Got serial number information on this side of the box, so I'm not going to show you that, but this side is plain as well. And of course, again, here is the top. So let's get this unboxed. So I pre-ordered this on the night that pre-orders opened, actually, right at midnight, and was hoping to get mine yesterday, like a few people did. That didn't happen. That's all right. A couple people who ordered the S20 5G Ultra 5G got their phone yesterday, though. This almost fell out. So anyway, here we are. So we've got this little box in here with a bunch of booklets. Now it's been the norm that this is kind of stuck in the top part of the box. So let's see what we've got here. This device is packaged with a screen protector. If you remove it and want to use a different screen protector, make sure it allows for use of all screen features. Of course, we've known about that since the S10. There's been a pre-installed screen protector and a quick reference guide, some T-Mobile terms and conditions. What else we got here? Well, we've got Samsung Care information, Samsung's terms and conditions, and of course, your SIM ejection tool. Let's see what else comes in here. We'll get back to the phone, but let's see. We've got a SIM card from T-Mobile. We've got the 25-watt charger, and of course, the S20 Ultra 5G can charge with 45 watts, but tests have shown that it's not too much quicker than the 25-watt charger. So I'd probably save my money if I've got an S20 Ultra and want that slightly faster charging. Of course, the battery on this guy is a little bit smaller, I believe at 4,000 milliamps, so it's going to charge quicker anyway than it would on a phone with a bigger battery. What else do we got here? We've got, I believe this is our USB-C to USB-C connector. Yes, indeed. And we've got AKG headphones here, and these should be USB headphones. And they are indeed. So it's that same braided wiring that we've been used to lately. And there's the USB-C part of it. And here's how they look like. And we've also got some ear tips in here if you need earbuds here. So in case you need a different size in there. So that's that, and this is what you're all waiting for, huh? This is the phone, the S20 5G. It feels great in the hands, as it should. If you followed my channel enough, you probably know that I prefer kind of the more traditional form factors for phones. If you ever told me that we'd be fitting 6.2 or 6.3 inch displays on form factors like this, I don't know if I would have believed you, but I definitely would have been happy because it's the best of both worlds. You get a big display and you get a nice sized phone here, not something too big. I got the Cosmic Gray variant, as many consumers and YouTubers have mentioned. The color options were not that exciting this time from Samsung at all. I was surprised we didn't even get a white option. The S20 doesn't have a white or black option, actually. Only the Plus and the Ultra have black options, but I mean, I wasn't thrilled about the cloud blue either, or the cloud pink, but I think Samsung's gonna rectify that because a lot of people were unhappy. Anyway, I'll shut up so you can hear this. Very nice. see that guy, still reflective. Not as much of a mirror reflective finish as, say, the Cosmic Black, or excuse me, the Ceramic Black S10 Plus, but it's still pretty reflective. Got some plastic on the tops and bottoms here. Let me remove that and then give you a closer look here at both sides. All right, I think I've removed all of the plastic from this, so here we go. Obviously the front display, you've got the punch hole camera that is now centered at the top and a little bit smaller than it was on the S10. On the top, you have your SIM and micro SD card tray, and this is a microphone up there. On this side, you have your volume rocker and your power button, which if long pressed, I believe doubles as the Bixby button, and that can be remapped. On the bottom, you've got your USB-C port, another microphone, and a speaker grill right there. On the left side of the device, it's completely flush here with no buttons. And of course the back, once again, Samsung logo on the bottom. And you've got your camera housing over here, which looks a little bit nicer than it does on the Plus, and certainly nicer than it does on the Ultra. So we'll see how the camera fares. But I also want to remove this because I don't like screen protectors. So I've got a couple devices here that we can compare size-wise. This is the S10 in Prism White. These boxes out of the way. And I mean, the form factor is very similar. The S20 is ever so slightly taller, and the S10 ever so slightly wider. You can find the dimensions online, but should be pretty clear there. Of course, they look a little bit different. Got the Samsung logo up here and an S10 logo down here, whereas here it just says Samsung. Doesn't say anything about it being an S20 on the back of the phone. But yeah, very close in size. Of course, you notice that the metal chassis on the sides is much thinner on the S20. I'm personally not a huge fan of that, but doesn't make a huge difference. And I've got the iPhone 11 Pro here. Of course, it's a bit shorter and kind of fatter. The iPhone is a little bit heavier, and just feels like more of a beast. It's just fatter here, and it's, even though the display is only like 5.7 inches compared to what, 6.2, 6.3 on the S20, it's really the side bezels and that notch that take up a lot of screen real estate on the iPhone 11 Pro. But here you go, you see it's considerably taller, is slightly wider, that iPhone as well. But size-wise, these are all similar. The S10, the S20, and the iPhone 11 Pro. Of course, the iPhone 11 Pro is the most different out of the three in terms of form factor. So, let me throw my SIM card in here and turn this on, and we'll check it out. Here we go. I did pretty much a clean install. I didn't transfer my stuff over using Samsung Switch, but you know, I'll kind of customize my phone a little bit later, but it looks how you'd expect it to. A bright and absolutely gorgeous display, and it's just a beautiful phone here, and I believe it might start to download some stuff. But let's check this out now. Let's go into settings and just see what this phone has here. It's let's go all the way down to the software information, and of course we're running One UI 2.1, Android version 10, and you see the rest here. Not much seems to have changed here in the S20. If you've got One UI 2.1 on an S10 or Note 10, pretty much looks like this. And of course there are some things that are a little bit different here. For example, the way the whole light mode versus dark mode switching is displayed. Got a few things different here. Of course, you see how you can switch from light mode to dark mode. And of course, we've got a wonderful, beautiful 120 hertz panel. And I mean, you're not gonna be able to really tell that through here, but it is absolutely buttery smooth, and it is the #1 reason why I wanted to try this phone. So, and if we look for refresh rate here, we can spell that correctly. There we go. There's where you change it, and I am going to go straight to the high refresh rate here. Apply that, and let's of course can immediately tell the difference on here. So yeah, we'll check this out. I'll run through this, and I'll get back to you guys in another video. If there's anything specific you want me to check out, you let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, yeah, hopefully this device will be everything that's advertised from it. I look forward to using it. Take care.